Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're good. Yalla, we're live today again because we're gonna continue the lesson we started yesterday. And I am live both on YouTube here in front of me and on Instagram. Yalla, let's wait a couple of seconds for people to join. If you are free, if you have some time, you can. Hi Franco. Hi Lauren. Nice to see you. If you have some time, yalla, go to YouTube because it's easier to follow there because I share my screen. Here too, I will be turning my camera, but it's not as clear. So if you have time, go do it from there. Otherwise, just stay here a little bit and then go. Hi, Tita. My sister is here. So, yalla, by the time people join, go get a piece of paper, a pencil. Hi, salam. Yalla, go get a pencil and a paper so that you write. My sister is doing this. Yalla. On YouTube, yalla, tell me if the sound is good. So we're gonna continue tomorrow's lesson. There is just a small part that we still have, we didn't do. So I'm gonna quickly skim through the first passage, like not really explain it, and then we can do the new part, okay? And before we begin, let me just tell you that I run Lebanese Arabic courses. And when I say Lebanese, what does it mean? You already know by now. Lebanese falls under the same category of the Levantine dialect. The Levantine dialect is mainly spoken in Lebanon, Jordan, Palestine, and Syria, but also it's very commonly understood in the Arab world. So it's a nice, my sister's making me laugh. It's a nice dialect to choose. So, if you're interested in learning Lebanese, I always say to my students, it's nice to do some lessons here and there on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok. I have very, very nice and short lessons on Instagram and on TikTok. But if you're serious about learning Arabic, like it's nice if you do it with a structured course. Hi, Erica. Something that takes you always from point A to point B to point C, not like randomly learning things, not knowing where you're going. I think it applies to anything whenever you're trying to learn something in life. Okay? Yalla, khalas, I spoke a lot. Let's begin. I'm gonna say the few sentences that we did yesterday. So whoever was yesterday, I wanna pause and try to translate. Okay? So yalla, the title was جارتي وقعت. ميرسي. يلا جارتي وقعت. Okay. شو يعني جارتي وقعت؟ يلا قولوا لي. Whoever was here yesterday. Let's do a quick revision like that. جارتي وقعت. And we pronounce it وقعت. شو يعني؟ Let me turn my camera actually. يلا. Okay. يلا جارتي وقعت. Can somebody tell me شو يعني here on or on YouTube? Actually, I'm just gonna say it so that we can save some time. You can watch the video that I did yesterday, okay? So جارتي وقعت يعني my neighbor fell. Say out loud with me and write everything down. يلا. So اليوم رحت شقيت على جارتي ببيتها. Today I went and I visited my neighbor in her home. And we spoke about the meaning of شقيت على. You can watch the previous video to understand it 100%. But the translation would be today I went and I visited my neighbor in her home. هي مرة كبيرة بالعمر. She is an older woman. يعني senior citizen. We're literally saying old in age. هي مرة كبيرة بالعمر, or you can also use ختيارة, which means old person, but maybe it's not so nice to say to someone that they are ختيار. They will feel sad that they are old, you know. Okay. أخدوها على المستشفى. They took her to the hospital. Yes, Deborah, جيران is neighbors in the plural, okay? So, أخدوها على المستشفى. They took her to the hospital امبارح, yesterday. I'm going really fast because we explained this yesterday, okay? لأنه وعيت بالليل because she woke up in the morning تتفوت على الحمام so that literally she enters to the toilet, which means so that she goes to the toilet. وهي وعم تمشي. هاي حورية. وهي وعم تمشي and while she was walking داخت. She felt dizzy ووقعت and she fell down. Okay, so this is what we did yesterday until here. So from here onwards, I'm gonna take it slowly as usual. Firstly, I'm gonna read with a little bit of a normal speed, and then I can read it slower. Okay? يلا say out loud with me. منيح اللي كان جوزها بالبيت لأنه ما كانت قادرة توقف ع إجريها. هو اللي تلفن لسيارة الإسعاف كرمال يجوا ياخدوها. يلا let's break it down. منيح usually means good. منيح. Guys, whoever don't know how to read Arabic, you can read it here. Okay? But also, I hope you're not gonna read here anymore soon. Yeah? Learn your Arabic script. That's much better. Okay? يلا. So, منيح اللي كان جوزها بالبيت. So, منيح usually means good. But when I say منيح يلي, يلي on its own usually means which. And as I said, منيح means good. So when you say منيح يلي, are you really saying good which? Hmm? What do you think we mean when we say منيح يلي? But we also pronounce it with a liaison as منيح اللي. منيح اللي. منيح اللي كان جوزها بالبيت. يلا, who wants to tell me what does this mean? Maybe you know, you can guess it. Let me check on YouTube. Hi Jorge. Hi Celia. Nice to see you again. Yes. So يلا, let me wait. شو منيح اللي. Yes, very good, Deborah. Like another translation would be something like Alhamdulillah. So you're literally saying it's good that the good thing is which that her husband was in the house. Okay, so thank God, or okay, luckily, منيح اللي, luckily, okay, منيح يلي, but pronounce it as منيح اللي. منيح اللي كان يعني he was, and thank God he was. Who was جوزة. So Jose means husband. Jauza means her husband. So you see, on its own, I'm not really saying Jauz. I'm saying more Jose. Of course, Jauz is 100% correct too, and maybe it depends on the pronunciation in different areas. So Jose means husband, but when I'm saying her husband, I'm not saying Joza. I'm saying Jauza. Jauza. So منيح اللي كان جوزة بالبيت. Thank God, or luckily, her husband was in the house. منيح اللي كان جوزة بالبيت. Okay? I hate all these wires. Okay. So, منيح اللي كان جوزة بالبيت. Thank God her husband. Wait, let me at least fix it. Okay, better now. Okay, so منيح اللي كان جوزة بالبيت. Thank God her husband was at home. لأنه ما كانت. She wasn't. ما كانت قادرة. So notice here there is a قاف. So we're not gonna pronounce it قادرة or قادرة. I mean, some people in Lebanon, like the Druze, pronounce the qaf. But generally speaking, the majority of the people don't pronounce the qaf, and we pronounce it as a like that's why sometimes I represent it as a number two, the and قادرة means capable in the feminine form. قادرة ما كانت. Okay, so كانت قادرة was she was capable. ما كانت قادرة she wasn't capable or able, which means she was unable to. ما كانت قادرة. So if you want to say he wasn't able, you have to remove the te marbuta, and in that case you say ما كان. مكان قادر. مكان قادر. In the feminine form ما كانت قادرة. ما كانت قادرة أو ما كان قادر. If you want to say I wasn't able to, like in my case, because I'm a girl, I have to say ما كنت, I wasn't. So the كنت stays the same for both masculine and feminine. ما كنت, and if you're a guy, you say قادر. If you're a girl, you say it with the te marbuta قادرة. So ما كنت قادرة, I can say it like that. And ما كنت قادر, you say it if you're a guy, okay? So لأنه ما كانت قادرة توقف. توقف means she stands up. So ما كانت قادرة توقف, she wasn't able to stand up. Okay? So in English, maybe you say she wasn't able to stand up. In Arabic, we're saying she wasn't able She stands up. So basically, this is a verb already internally conjugated, which means she stands up. Okay? So ما كانت قادرة توقف. She wasn't able to stand up. ما كانت قادرة توقف to stand up on. إجريا her feet. إجريا. So it's three syllables. إجريا. And notice here the ha, I'm not pronouncing it. It's silent. Okay, so you can do that with the possessive endings when it comes to the Lebanese dialect. Can I say إجريها? Of course I can. Now, what's the meaning of like her feet? Is it إجري? No, it's not. Why? Because usually, if I want to say her 2 feet, like both her feet, in the dual form, the word is إجرين, or you can pronounce it إجرين, like her feet basically, or just feet, إجرين. But when I want to add a possessive ending to it, I cannot just come and add the ha here, إجرينها. When it comes to the Lebanese dialect, we have to always drop this noon and then add the ha, إجريا, and not إجرينها. Okay? Clear? If it's clear, let me know. Give me a thumb up, say something, ask your questions on YouTube or on Instagram. Okay? Yalla. I'm gonna read slowly again the first part and then we can continue. So, say with me out loud and make sure you're writing them down again. So, منيح اللي كان جوزة بالبيت لأنه ما كانت قادرة توقف إجريها. Instead of pronouncing it قادرة, you also have the option of pronouncing it قادرة. قادرة. I say قادرة maybe because I come from a village. Okay. يلا. So, ما كانت قادرة توقف إجريها. If you have questions, يلا write them down. If you're understanding, say it's clear. Okay? يلا, let's continue. مرحبا حامد. هو يلي تلفن. يعني look, تلفن means he called. تلفن. We just took the word telephone and we changed it into Arabic and we changed it into a verb. He is the one who telephoned, which means he called basically. تلفن. Okay? هو يلي تلفن. يلي means, as I said, which. And who means he. So am I really saying he which called? Of course not. What I'm saying here is he is the one who called. If there's no يلي here, I'm just saying he called. هو تلفن. But if I want to say he is the one who called, like I'm emphasizing that he's the one, I can insert the يلي in between. And I say هو يلي تلفن, and even we can say it with a liaison. هو اللي تلفن. يلا, say it with me out loud. هو اللي تلفن. Okay? هو اللي تلفن لسيارة الإسعاف. Okay? So let's break this down. سيارة on its own, سيارة means car. And usually we don't pronounce the T مربوطة. سيارة. But here it's followed by another noun, which means it's an idafa. We call it an idafa. So whenever you have a noun plus noun, which represents like the car of something, whenever you have the meaning of, that te marbuta, we have to pronounce it. And we don't say siyara al-is'af. That would be completely wrong. We have to say siyarat al-is'af. إسعاف يعني ambulance. سيارة الإسعاف يعني literally we're saying the car of rescuing. That's why it translates as ambulance. Okay, so هو اللي تلفن, he is the one who called. تلفن, we say he called for in Arabic. تلفن لا. So the la here is because of the تلفن. For example, أنا تلفنت لسينتيا. أنا تلفنت لجو. Okay, so هو اللي تلفن لسيارة الإسعاف. سيارة الإسعاف. There is a عين. But also in a more spontaneous way, instead of saying سيارة الإسعاف, as in 6 syllables, you can say سيارة الإسعاف. سيارة الإسعاف. Always do the liaison, okay? Whenever you have the L. سيارة الإسعاف. Okay? So هو اللي تلفن لسيارة الإسعاف. He's the one who called for the car of rescuing, which means he's the one who called the ambulance. Okay? هو اللي تلفن لسيارة الإسعاف كرمال so that كرمال يجوا so that they come كرمال يجوا. Instead of كرمال, who knows what I could have used here? كرمال يجوا so that they come. There is a prefix that I can attach to يجوا. Somebody can remember from yesterday. Let me see on YouTube if somebody remembers. Okay, Rosie. Okay, Celia, I'm happy it's clear. Yalla, somebody tell me what can I use instead of كرمال, which translates here so that or in order to, for the sake of. Yes, Deborah, very good. So it's لا يجوا. So تلفن لسيارة الإسعاف لا يجوا so that they come. كرمال يجوا so that they come. You can have also another option تا يجوا. Hamid is saying مشان يجوا. Yes, very good. And I mean, in Lebanon, maybe not so much مشان. There are people who use عشان. Okay, so I personally use تا يجوا, لا يجوا, or كرمال يجوا. People, you also use عشان يجوا, مشان يجوا. All these words have the same meaning. Okay, so 5 words for the same meaning. Just use كرمال to make your life easier for today. Okay, so هو اللي تلفن لسيارة الإسعاف كرمال يجوا so that they come and they take her ياخدوها. So كرمال يجوا ياخدوها so that they come take her. ياخدوها. So the ha here means her, but the ha, because it's a possessive ending in the Lebanese dialect, you can avoid pronouncing it, and immediately after the waw you're pronouncing the alif. That's why it sounds wa. ياخدوها. ياخدوها. And the alif here I'm pronouncing it as a e. كرمال يجوا ياخدوها so that they come take her. So again here in Arabic, when we're putting 2 verbs in a row, we're still conjugating the second one. We're actually saying so that they come, they take her, which translates as so that they come take her. Okay, I'm gonna repeat this part. um, as always, guys, please, please, please always say out loud with me. Every time I'm in class in the course with my students, I tell them you have this like 1 hour and 15 minutes to have a conversation with yourself, you know. And sometimes people come and ask me, how can I be good at conversation? I need lessons for conversation. I'm not practicing on my own. I mean, okay, I understand, but I think uh, that's easily solved, and maybe it's a little bit of a lack of knowledge of the potential of having a conversation with yourself. That's really, really, really the best way of learning a language. When you're reading something, when you're hearing someone and you're repeating after them the same sentence, like a, what's the word, like a parrot. Yeah, if you're doing that, it means you're speaking. No, you're speaking the sentence, which means it's a great way to practice your speaking if you don't have anyone to speak with. Okay, so no more excuses, speak with yourself. Yalla, I'm gonna say the sentence on Instagram. I'm not gonna show you still, and on YouTube try not to look. Let's do it as a listening exercise. I'm gonna pause after every sentence and you say with me. Yalla, so I'm gonna make them short. منيح اللي كان. يلا say with me. منيح اللي كان جوزة بالبيت لأنه ما كانت قادرة ما كانت قادرة توقف ع إجريها. هو اللي تلفن هو اللي تلفن لسيارة الإسعاف. One more time. هو اللي تلفن لسيارة الإسعاف كرمال يجوا ياخدوها. Yes, Deborah, translate mentally and verbally. Very good. Okay, يلا. I still have one more sentence and then we can repeat everything. Yeah. So, they came and they took her. بس الحمد لله. بس thank God. الحمد لله. So الحمد لله. So when نحمد يعني, it means we kind of have we have we have thankfulness to God. بس الحمد لله, but thank God. هلا, now, هلا رجعت, she returned. هلا رجعت, 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 she returned. So you see, it's not I returned. If it was I returned, it was gonna be one syllable, and we were gonna change the punctuations. It was gonna be أنا رجعت. It's one syllable. رجعت, رجعت, one syllable. But if it's she returned, it becomes two syllables, and there's no more spoon on the ra. It's becoming a kasra. رجعت. رجعت عالبيت, and رجعت is always with the preposition ع. Literally, you're saying she returned on, which means she returned to, of course. رجعت ع. رجعت عالبيت. I think, and I don't know, I hear my Egyptian friends sometimes say رجعت رجعت البيت without ع, but in the Lebanese dialect always with ع. So رجعت على البيت, she returned to the house, which means she returned home. وما بها شي. يلا memorize this. ما بها شي. ما بها شي means nothing is wrong with her. So if you break it down, it means ما, not, بها, literally in her, she, something. So not something in her, which means there's nothing in her, and it means nothing like that. It just means there's nothing wrong with her. ما بها شي. ما بها شي. Like if you want to say, okay, I'm okay, nothing's wrong with me. Like if I tell you, are you okay? What's wrong with you? You say, and you want to tell me nothing, nothing, I'm okay. You say, ما بني شي. So here you're literally saying in me. ما بني شي. Yeah, let's say it with me out loud. ما بني شي. ما بني شي. So nothing's wrong with me. And the question of it is, شو بك? Literally, what's in you, which means what's wrong with you? شو بك? شو بك? What's wrong with you? ما بني شي. Nothing's wrong with me. Or ما بها شي. Nothing's wrong with her. So بس الحمد لله هلا رجعت على البيت وما بها شي. Thank God, now she returned home and nothing's wrong with her, which means she's okay. And here's a nice expression to memorize. يلا, all of us memorize it. أديت. أديت. There is a yit sound here. أديت ع خير. أديت ع خير. أديت ع خير means literally kind of like it finished on goodness. Okay, how am I going to translate this? It finished on goodness. So it's an expression we use when something bad happened and actually maybe, thank God, nothing worse happened and it was maybe supposed to be a bad accident, but you say, oof, يعني, we kind of got away with it, or thank God nothing happened, you know? Is there an expression in English that we can translate this into? أُديت على خير, يعني, thank God nothing more happened, or nothing worse than that happened, or it could have been worse. Yeah, it could have been worse. So أُديت على خير, it finished with goodness, as in, yeah, I'm trying to think if there is another translation. Yeah, thank God nothing worse happened. Something bad happened, but thank God we are relieved that nothing worse happened. Okay, so yalla, I'm gonna repeat everything slowly once more from the beginning, from yesterday's part. As usual, I'm gonna repeat and pause. You say after me. Don't look now, okay? So even on YouTube, try not to look. Or later on, when you rewatch the video, you can do it as a double exercise. Yeah, it could have been worse. Thank you, V. So look, you have two options of doing this. Either you can look at the sentences while I'm saying and pausing and saying with me, or you can just challenge your ears and do it as a listening exercise, or you can do both. You can start with the first way and then do the second way, okay? So, يلا, let's repeat. جارتي وقعت. يلا, I will pause and you say with me, okay? جارتي وقعت. اليوم رحت. I'm gonna make the sentences a little longer, okay? So اليوم رحت شقيت على جارتي ببيتها. هي مرة كبيرة بالعمر أو ختيارة. أخدوها على المستشفى مبارح لأنه وعيت بالليل تتفوت على الحمام وهي وعم تمشي داخت ووقعت. I repeat this. هي وعم تمشي داخت ووقعت. منيح اللي كان جوزها بالبيت لأنه ما كانت قادرة توقف ع إجريها. هو اللي تلفن لسيارة الإسعاف كرمال يجوا ياخدوها، بس الحمد لله هلأ رجعت عالبيت وما بها شي. قضيت عخير. So it's قضيت. قضيت عخير. قضيت عخير. Which means it could have been worse. Okay guys, yalla, who has questions? Who understood everything? Did you try saying it out loud? Did you not try saying it out loud? Let me know. Yalla, I'll stay with you 1 minute before I leave in case you have questions, if you have comments. If you understood it fully, write 100% so I feel happy. Or maybe give me a thumb up. And if you like this video on Instagram, by the way, you can click on the screen like hearts. You can send hearts so that it can show it to more people. So Instagram thinks it's a good video and shows it to more people. Yalla, click on the hearts. So who has a question or anything, yalla, let me know so I can leave. I'm gonna go help my friend. He's moving and I'm gonna help him. شو guys؟ فهمتوا كل شي؟ عندكم سؤال؟ ما عندكم سؤال؟ قولولي. Yalla, and before I go, I want to also let you know if you're interested in learning spoken Arabic, specifically the Levantine dialect or Lebanese Arabic, I have pre-recorded packages. These are. Okay, what can you hear? What's this sound? We just said it in the text. It's maybe the police or something else, but if it's something else, how do we say it in Arabic? Thank you, Rosie. Yalla. Deborah, you're so funny. Okay, it's okay, don't type. Thank you for typing anyways. So you're multitasking, cooking and listening. Very good. Yes, سيارة إسعاف. Very good. So if you heard it. Yes. So I was saying, if you're interested, Yalla, Celia did my 30-day challenge course. Rosie, let them know what do you think about the courses. These are very, very, very structured courses. So if you've always wanted to learn Arabic, maybe this is your chance to do it because it shows you exactly where to go. Like if you're an absolute beginners, you can start from zero. If you're a beginner, we can have an assessment. If you're in general one, we can have an assessment. I can recommend always the right level for you. We always have a phone call before people start doing the course so that I know which course to recommend for them. And these are 30-day challenge courses, but you don't have to kill yourself and finish it in 30 days. It's up to you. You can finish it in 30 days if you want to really challenge yourself, but I recommend you finish it in 2 months or 3 months. Like that, you can do 2 to 3 lessons a week and you don't feel pressured that, oh my God, I have to finish every day, one lesson, you know? And it's a good feeling to accomplish. Like you have like a list of daily lessons and the plan is written so every day you'll finish something, you can tick it and move to the next one, because when you have little achievements and a big goal, it's nicer and easier to achieve them. Okay, thank you Deborah so much, and thank you for still typing even when cooking. Yalla guys, I'm gonna leave you and thank you everyone for watching. So Maria is saying that she likes Lebanese Arabic the most and it's the closest to her language. Uh, and she would have bought the course if she had money. I hope when you're ready you can buy it, or if you have any comments or something, you can write me and we can see what we can do, okay? Uh, and thank you, Rosie, also for recommending the courses. Thank you so much. Yalla. And Celia, thank you as well. Thank you, everyone who watched. Bye, guys.